Okay, I get it. I get it.
What was the question again?
I got white friends, they say hi to me. I got dog food, so they buy for me. I got white friends, they say hi to me. I got good kush, so they buy for me.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Anytime, Joe.
The pick and roll is the most simple play in basketball, right? No one would disagree with that, right?
It's complicated when you get to the inner workings of it and what you expect to get out of it. Like, not anybody could do a pick and roll. Like, don't get me wrong, pick and roll, but then what do you do when this man comes up and the other corner man stays down? What do you
Yeah.
do when this guy drops or this guy follows? Like, that's where it gets difficult, where it's a science and it's hard for some players to figure it out.
Like I understand the intricacies of it, but just the idea that to make it to the NBA, you've been playing basketball your entire life. So to say that you haven't done at least a million pick and rolls since you've been playing basketball is just an insane idea to me.
Well, it also depends too on what side of pick and roll you've been running it on. Like Tatum wasn't the ball handler in Duke. Tatum was kind of the screen setter.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. And I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I'm just trying to highlight the fact that people who've been playing basketball their entire lives fail at a very simple aspect of like it's really the first play in basketball that you learn.
well, Joe, that's like saying if you've been selling such and such all your life, why do you not have this amount of money? Doesn't mean you're bad at it. It just means that why aren't you rich? If you've been making this money, if you've been selling this much, and you've been putting in this much work, why are you not a millionaire at this point?
Uh, because of economics.
Right. There's always some reason, but that's the point. Like there's always something. It doesn't mean that you suck at it. It's just always something that happens.
All right. Well, okay. I get it. I get it.
What was the question again? Why if you've been playing basketball all your life, why can't you
Oh, the
run a
pick
pick
and
and roll?
roll.
Yeah.
Oh, the pick and roll is the most simplistic play, but at the same token, there's different reads to it. Like, and you can know how to play a pick and roll and still not know how to defend the pick and roll,
Go for it.
like because it's all upon how the person with the ball narrates it really much and how the defense reacts to it. So that deems the effectiveness of it, because then you go into variations. Is it pick and pop, pick and slip, and different things like that. So it's just all about how you put it together and what the maestro's doing that day, because some people are good at it because of their own physical ability. Some people are good because their knowledge about basketball, their point guard ability. They know when to throw the pass, opposed to throwing a pass too early. You know what I mean? So your
Whole
big
fact.
man don't
Luca.
have to put the ball on the floor or different things like that.
That's one thing. You don't want certain players to think too much. Like I don't want Tatum to think so much. I just want him to get on the wing and go to work.
Thanks for dropping by Prolific Culture, where we're all about the conversation. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
I don't want him
Yeah,
to think in a pick and roll system. I want him to do what he's best at, and that's create a shot.
it would be good if he was more like that, because ideally it would make him a better player and harder to defend, like i.e. like Luca, who can shoot and do the pick and roll. But
Fam,
you know,
the Mavs run 100,000 pick and rolls a game. Like every
that's
one of
because
their actions is pick and roll. It's kind of
because
insane.
they have the personnel for it.
Whole fact. You got a great passing forward in Luca, who could find anybody and also finish from anywhere.
And in like Celtics, Kemba is pretty good in the pick and roll, but now who's he throwing it to?
He's throwing it to Tatum and Brown, and not the greatest
In
of
the
spot
pick
up
and roll, they're
shooters.
not picking and rolling with Kemba. It's like Tice
Oh
or he's
nah, I
giving it
thought you were
to.
talking about the who's he kicking it to for shooting. I thought you were.
No, yeah, he gonna kick it to them because ain't nobody gonna care about. They gonna defend the Robert Williams. They know he want an alley oop. You know what I mean? They know
Yeah.
fucking Tice is going to either pop out to try to take that flat three, or So it's
Facts.
all how you watch the videotape, man.
That's why if you look at like the best pick and roll in the leagues, it's probably between LeBron and AD, and then also Murray and Jokic, because there's so many things that could happen out of those pick and rolls.
All right, so I'm gonna interject here and say that you disrespected the champions, fam. And how the fuck you don't have that Draymond Green, Steph Curry pick and roll in there? It's
They was champion years ago. He didn't disrespect
insane to
the
me.
Lakers as the champions. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'll touch that real quick. So, what do you do? Well, actually, you can see it. What do teams do when Draymond gets the ball?
They move.
Yo, but we're talking about pick and rolls, bro.
Yeah, we talking about
when
pick
he
and
goes
roll.
into pick and roll, they just drop back because there's only two things he gonna do: throw a oop.
Facts.
Or you gonna throw that 6-foot pass back to Steph at half
No,
court, and he's gonna
no,
shoot that shit.
It's not the most effective in the league.
It's
That's
not,
what we
bro.
were talking about.
Yeah, it's really
Y'all wild right now.
what makes it even decent is Curry. That's it. That's who makes that.
What
pick
makes
and
it decent? I'm so sick of you niggas disrespecting
Yo.
this man like that.
Yo, you know who had a pretty good pick and roll when they were going? Steven Adams and Westbrook. They
Yeah.
had a pretty nice one.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray, Jokic. But that one is not, that's like a play. That's a distraction play to get the team scrambling so they could get into their Golden
It's
State.
more of
shit
an
and eventually
off-ball
get a three.
movement. It's an off-ball movement, not an on-ball movement. Honestly.
Yeah, that shit is like a distraction. That pick and roll out there, and whenever Draymond scores off of that, that shit is like because the
Trash.
team is absolutely the team that they're playing against is absolutely stupid and trash. And
All right, moving on before niggas' feelings get hurt.
I got white friends, they say hi to me. I got dog food, so they buy for me. I got white friends, they say hi to me. I got good kush, so they buy for me.